Imagine a world where every moment of your life is comfortable. No boredom, no discomfort, no silence you need to face. Every second is filled with entertainment. Screens glow, notifications buzz, desires are satisfied instantly. It sounds like paradise. But now, ask yourself one honest question. If every pleasure is provided, if every craving is fulfilled, what happens to your freedom? Today, we're going to uncover how the endless pursuit of happiness can quietly turn into the most subtle form of slavery humanity has ever known. And by the end of this video, I'll share one truth so powerful it may permanently change how you see your life. Let's begin. Part 1. The Illusion of Freedom Through Pleasure. In Brave New World, Aldous Huxley warned us about a terrifying future, not one ruled by violence, not by fear, not by force, but by pleasure. In Huxley's world, people were not oppressed, they willingly surrendered their freedom because life was simply too comfortable to resist. There was no suffering, but there was no meaning, no conflict, but no depth. Now pause for a moment. Look at our world today. We may not take a drug called soma, but we have our own modern version of it. Endless scrolling, short videos without end, likes, comments, notifications, instant entertainment, instant gratification. And it always appears exactly when we start to feel empty. The real question isn't, is this enjoyable? The real question is, what are we slowly giving up in return? Part 2. The Dopamine Trap. The human brain was never designed for a world like this. Every small pleasure releases dopamine, the chemical that tells your brain, do this again. The problem? Dopamine doesn't care whether something is good for you or destroying you. It only asks one question: does this feel good? And digital platforms understand this perfectly. They don't sell content, they sell your attention. Every swipe, every click, every extra second you stay is a victory for them and a quiet loss for your focus. We've become a generation that struggles with silence, struggles with focus, struggles with deep thinking, feels uncomfortable being alone with our thoughts. Not because we are weak, but because this system was engineered that way. Part 3. The Hedonic Treadmill. You've felt this before. Something that once made you incredibly happy now feels normal. A new phone, a big achievement, a new form of entertainment. At first, it's thrilling, then it fades. Psychology calls this the hedonic treadmill. We run after happiness, but the finish line keeps moving, and the faster we chase it, the more exhausted we become. Here's the tragedy. We live in the most comfortable era in human history, yet anxiety, depression, and emptiness are at record highs. Because pleasure was never meant to fill the deeper void inside us, it only delays facing it. Part 4. When life loses meaning. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, discovered something profound. The people who survived weren't the strongest physically. They were the ones who had a reason to live, meaning. Frankl famously said, "Those who have a why to live can bear almost any how." And this is where modern life fails us. We are taught how to seek comfort, avoid pain, escape discomfort, but not how to find meaning in suffering, grow through difficulty, live for something greater than ourselves. As a result, we stay busy but never truly alive. Part 5. Discipline is freedom. This may sound uncomfortable, but listen carefully. True freedom is not doing whatever you want. True freedom is having the strength to choose what truly matters and commit to it. Without discipline, your impulses control you, your habits control you, algorithms control you. Discipline is not a cage. Discipline is the key out of the cage. Every time you say no to instant pleasure, you say yes to a bigger life. Part 6. Practical steps to reclaim your freedom. Start small. Create silence, time without screens, time to think, to feel. Set boundaries with technology. Turn off non-essential notifications. Don't let the world choose your focus. Create more than you consume. Write, build, learn. Don't just absorb, produce. Choose discomfort regularly. Exercise, learn hard things. Small daily discipline creates lasting freedom. This isn't about living a harder life, it's about living a meaningful one. Closing. The final question. Aldous Huxley feared we wouldn't be enslaved by force, but by pleasure. And perhaps that future has already arrived. So now I ask you, are you truly free or simply comfortable? What is one small habit you can change today to reclaim your life? If this message resonated with you, share it, because awareness is the beginning of resistance. Subscribe to this daily inspiration channel if you want to think deeper, live more consciously, and refuse to become a prisoner of pleasure. Your chains are invisible, but they can be broken. Choose wisely.